Most people don't know this. He was the finance man behind Jesse Jackson's 2 runs for president.
Wow.
Man, this right here is blowing my mind. Now, why would this white nationalist, racist, Nazi, xenophobe, homophobe, and all the other phobes decide to put his hard-earned white money towards Jesse Jackson's both failed campaigns? I mean, Donald Trump was just throwing money into the wind. There was no return on his investment. Not to mention, as you watch the rest of these clips, you're going to find that he did some other things for Jesse too. See, like allowed Jesse to rent from him. But wait, no, not rent. Gave Jesse some free space in one of his buildings. Now wait, blast, I heard Donald Trump doesn't rent to black folks. This narrative of race is unraveling. Let's check out some more.
He is not racist at all. You know, the first time I met him, it was before we got into politics, was down at Mar-a-Lago. And he and I were talking, and someone came up to him and said, Mr. Trump, Rod Stewart is here. And he said, yeah, but this is Ben Carson. You know, that's the kind of person he is. And you may remember when we were running for president at one of the debates, and I couldn't hear my name announced, so I was standing there. Everybody else gleefully walked past me, but Trump stood right next to me until they straightened it out. You know, he lived in New York. Jesse Jackson gave him an award for the incredible things that he had done in the African-American community.
And beyond that, in terms of reaching out and being inclusive, he's done that too. But he came to our business meeting here in New York because he has this sense of the curious and a will to risk to make things better. So aside from all of his style and his pizzazz, he's a serious person who is an effective builder of building with a builder of people. Last year, he was a part of our workshop, of our panel workshop on what are the challenges and opportunities. And so this, a year later, Donald Trump, for a few minutes, challenges and opportunities to embrace the underserved communities. Donald Trump.
What's wrong with that, Jesse?
Now that's a whole heap of brothers sitting up in there enjoying Donald Trump's speech. Jesse Jackson, look here, Donald Trump has been very significant and brought this man in there. None of these black people sitting in there going, man, I'm not coming to listen to this racist, Nazi, fascist, xenophobe, homophobe. Why aren't they all seeing all of this racism leak out of Donald Trump? Where's all the white nationalism? This should be pouring out of this man's ears. Why is he even in there? How many white nationalist Ku Klux Klan member decide I'm going to go and speak at a group of all black folks? Yeah, man, go up in there and enjoy myself, joking and laughing, helping Jesse out, supporting his whole Rainbow Coalition mess, helping Jesse out with running for president twice, all of that, Jesse giving him awards. But this man is a white nationalist. I'm starting to question the whole motivation and objective of the liberal media and the Democrats by painting this man as a white nationalist and a racist without showing alternative information that just might offset that narrative. Let's continue in our research.
He had an expression last year, the wall on wall must fall. And you haven't used it today, and I'm very disappointed in this, Jesse, because I thought it was a great expression. And I heard the expression about 14 times, and then he came to me at the end of the session, and he said, listen, I want some office space in your building on Wall Street, because the wall on wall will fall. And I said, it's okay, Jesse, I'll make a good deal with you. I'll get you some space. You'll pay about $40 a foot. And he said, no, I don't want to pay 40. I said, how about 30? No. It was the cheapest deal I ever made in the history of 40 Wall Street. Is that right? He got it for nothing. He's a very tough negotiator.
There's some kings in the building. Throw your fist up and show some respect. There's gorillas in here. Gorilla in here. There's gorillas in here. Gorilla in here. There's gorillas in here. Gorilla in here.
in here.